Hey guys, it's Jeff back again. I'm gonna get this here carpet back together. I'm gonna start out by taking the inner rocker out, going across both the top and the bottom, drilling some holes, probably about 1.5 inches apart, all the way across there, and then probably use a 3/16 drill bit. Might be a little bigger than what some of you guys use, but I don't always have the best luck. Sometimes I'll weld it and it'll pop loose. So a little bigger hole helps kind of get the heat burned in a little better for me. And we'll do that and then see what we got to do next. Okay, we'll make us a couple marks here and get started. Here, looking pretty even. What I'm doing is I'm going by the end of this and I can just see the edge of it inside the hole, and then I've got a mark here to center punch it and drill it, and just got to keep going until I'm done. Well, must be good. Okay, we got her set in. Let's get down here and have a look. It's fitting pretty nice. Now, I gotta tell you, now is the time to get this sitting where you want it to sit, to get it fitting good. And that's because once you weld it, it's much harder to move. It takes a lot more grinding and hammering, and we don't want that. And get your back plate off, ground down smooth and shiny. If you're gonna use any primer, make it some weldable primer. You know what I'll do next is I've got me a clamp in the front, got me a clamp over here. Can't get nothing here. I might get a clamp in here. Anyway, one in the front, one in the back, one in the middle here somewhere. I'll probably put one up in here. And then what I'll do is go right next to each hole, and I'll space them out, you know, maybe 5-6 holes apart, and hit them, weld them up, then come back, hit the next one. And every time I do it, I want to pinch them together with one of those so I get a nice tight weld. And then when I get all done and that metal starts cooling, they'll pop and break loose. So I can re-drill them, and then I can weld them and they'll have a big gap. That's how this is working. All right, anyway, got this set on here. kind of got this going straight up and down here. So I want to weld the top first, and then I want to pull that outer rocker over to it, and that'll give it that curve that it needs to match up with the body lines, theoretically. So we got everything going good. It's going to match up good on the bottom. Feels good. Here's the train. Okay, I'll get this done. And through the magic of Hollywood, we got the top welded up. That went 3 or 4 holes, 5 holes up in there to get to. I think I'm gonna get me a self-tapping bolt and run in there, pull it tight, and weld it up. All right, almost got to where I can start moving forward again instead of backwards. Okay, be right back. Now we're starting on the bottom. The way I think I'm gonna do this is, you see I've got just about 1/8 of an inch reveal between the 2 edges. The outside being up a little higher than the inside, but not too much because I'll miss my holes. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go up about, I don't know, 1.5 foot from the A-pillar, weld it up, and that's where it starts getting kind of underneath there. So I'll pinch it in from there. But I can get this back side, I will weld it all the way up to there. All right, let's try this. Yep, got it almost done. I've yet to get back under here because that means laying on the ground. Probably no need in that. All the way across here except for the last 3 up there on the top, which I kind of want to tighten up yet. The bottom ones had to work around that hump. Kind of haven't figured it out, but kind of get why it trails off in there, because I remember having to cut this and it was quite a bit wider here than it was right back here at the back by a long shot. Was about a 1/2 inch, and I didn't understand why that was when I did that, and it wasn't on the other side. So this is just a feature from the factory, I guess. As you can see, I've got a little bit of a little humpity hump right there, but it's welded. And then I'll hit the top. It's going to stay, it's going to hold the rocker, it's going to be under the car. I'm not going to think about it no more. Put a floor on it. Lord, this is a good thing to get out from behind me. Now, the next terror story is going to be up in here. No, it's bad. Oh God, look at it. Yep, no. More cutting. Yeah, we expected that. Just don't want to go any further than I have to, which means probably have to go all the way. Anyways, I'm getting this is getting under control. I'm feeling a lot better about having a solid car again. Well, I say solid, loosely solid. Let's go out here. Look under here. Yeah. You can kind of see. We started off there at probably just under 1/8 of an inch. Kind of kept it consistent as far as I could. Pretty much all the way up till we got right close to the front, and that's where that little Humpty Hump's at. And the bottom of this trailed down just a little bit, but that's not going to affect it. It's going to be fine. That fender will adjust into it and match up. That's all I need. Lordy, what a mess. Hey, when the mess is done, when this floor is done, this is going to be kind of a car I'm going to be okay with. I'm like, it's got a floor. I'm happy I can put seats down. Well, I'm going to keep on buzzing today. See where I can get to. This has already cost me about 4 cups of coffee. That's a lot of coffee. Okay, be right back. Well, let's do a little test fitting. But I had to do 15 minutes of sanding, since he who shall not be named decided to throw these out here in the car during the monsoon. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll give them all a good spray down and make them good. I gotta get in here and make sure everything's gonna go together how I want it. Kind of figure out where it all's gonna lay. And these pans make it a little hard, but they're gonna work. Can't gripe now. I got them rusty, but I'm gonna make them fit. I'm gonna try to get my spacing here based on the other side where I haven't cut it out yet, and then make me a piece that kind of rolls over. If I had any suggestions for them making these, so go ahead and make this outside edge for me so I can just set it right on there. It'll sit right on this ledge. It just rolls over there. Another, you know, 1.5 inches of metal would have took care of me. Otherwise, we're pretty good. Now, if had this metal come up a little further, that would have been fine too, but we're gonna make that all right. They landed it right in the brace so that when you weld it, you won't see it from below, in theory. Now the front one I haven't cleaned up yet, but you can see how it's gonna line up with that brace there too. That'll be good. You guys, these 58 floors, man. They be hiding out in the northeast of this country, or the northern Midwest, where they put all that salt down on that road. We need some half floor pans. Please make those for us, and make them for us, you know, cheap, not expensive. About, you know, maybe 150 per side. That would be a good price. That would be all right. Oh. Well, we're gonna clean these up, make them pretty again, and get some good primer on there so they don't do it again. And then I'll start fitting these in here, kind of see what I need to do. I'll be happy to have this put back together. Yeah. So I guess the first thing I need to do is start getting these braces tied up. That booger there, I don't know if you can see that. There's a big gap in there. I'm gonna have to make a spacer and put it in there. Can you even see that? Probably not. Back in there, there's a space between the brace and the rocker panel. There it is. Now I can see it. Now you see it. That's a good solid quarter inch at the top, a little bit bigger at the bottom. I'm gonna make it work. All right. Well, on to figuring this out. I'll get the braces took care of. Then we'll start fitting these in. Start getting some welding done on them. Okay, we'll be back. Well, about 15 minutes after I stopped that last little clip, the sky turned to this. It's raining out here. Finally gonna get rid of that dang old trampoline so I can park another car there. Yeah, I think it got twisted up. Now, that's in the way of my gate too. Look at that, that's fine. In the back 40. Probably gonna have to fix my fence now. Damn it. And my shed's gone. So, gonna need one of those. That sucks. You know, because the guy wanted to work on his car, so now he's got to spend all his time fixing stuff. Very good. Finally, the rain stops for a bit. Got the old trampoline turned over. Yeah, I think we can work with this. I'll just get one of the boys on each side of this and get them jumping on it, and that should push that right back down. I mean, yeah, they're probably both in the hospital, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. If they want a trampoline, they got to pay their due. Well, guys, let's get this one down to the finale and get it posted up there. Got her pretty well welded up. A couple of spots left down here, spot welds I need to put in. Wanted to point out at the very front of the inner rocker, you'll see that area that's kind of cut off, and that's how the new rocker comes in. The original would have folded up there, you know, and would have covered over. So I'll put a little piece to fill that in, and otherwise we're all solid down here now and ready to start working on this floor. So let's take on that big mouthful. Try to chew it one bite at a time. Otherwise, around here we've been having storms. See out here we've got the dead trampoline. The back fence is just, it's bad. I've got most of the mess cleaned up over here. I like that. Even better, my wife likes that. Now she can walk outside without, you know, having a seizure. And over here on the south side, where everything's in my way, I've already started resetting these posts because the entire fence is kind of folded down on me. So I had to dig holes and then dig the posts out and then move them to the new holes, reset them. I don't know. You can kind of see it's not in whack. It's out of whack. And the backside's even worse. So I've got to get this done. Then I'll try to get back onto the video and get a new one. But let's close this up, and I thank everybody for following along and watching me on this progress on the old 58, and we'll try to make some. And everybody wish Paul luck. He found him a sweet deal on a 67 Chevy. He's going to be dragging that out of the woods, and I put the bug in his ear to film it for me. We'll see if he does that. All right, we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.